Okay, so it's about 2:30 in the morning right now. I just went to the midnight premiere of Super 8. I do realize that it came out on IMAX yesterday, but knowing as how I felt after Cloverfield, and I felt like I wanted to die / puke everywhere, I decided I was not going to go into Super 8 into the IMAX because I knew I would probably explode. So, first let me start by saying that they were giving away free posters, and I don't know what way goes up, because you got this way and then you got this way. Either way, I loved that. I love that I can go to a movie, and if I like the movie, I can grab a poster, because now I have a poster for it. I don't have to spend $25. This movie is one I have absolutely been waiting for a long time. And it's my first midnight premiere, actually. I don't like going to movies when there's busy people, but you know what? I thought it was worth it to go to at least one. This is my first midnight premiere movie, and I gotta say, I'm not disappointed. I was expecting a lot. A lot. But let me first start by saying there will be spoilers in here, so there's that. Overall plot was amazing. Like, you think, okay, monster movie, they've done it before, aliens, whatever, invasion, military takeover, they've done it before. But what they didn't do before is you don't feel the characters, you don't literally or legitimately hate the army, or you don't love the characters, or you don't care about the alien. This movie, you actually legitimately care about the characters and the kids, and first let me start by saying about J.J. Abrams. Lost, Star Trek, and Cloverfield, and other things of his that I've seen, which I really don't remember because they weren't memorable. I've loved the main storyline of them. I've tried to get into it, but somewhere along the line, it's just, he misses the cue. In Star Trek, you start talking about time travel, and I'm like, okay, derp, I'm done. In Lost, you started talking about time travel and then, like, the golden light, and no. And then, yeah, he's just kind of missed the mark a few times. Like, here's the line, he went over the line and didn't really go back. Too many questions were brought up and not enough answered, and it kind of just, lost my attention. But this movie, it answers every question, and I understood the whole thing. And at midnight when I'm exhausted, that's a pretty damn good thing. I'm proud of it. Thank you, J.J. Abrams. You're good. Good for you. He took this movie, simple kids, friends, best friends, kids, and aliens and government takeover, mixes them together to make a Spielberg-esque, seeing I have some Steven Spielberg is mostly out of the picture at this point, unfortunately. I don't see him doing much more, and I don't see that he'll make much more original things. He's, at this point, in my opinion, out of the picture. So J.J. Abrams made this Spielberg-esque movie, and it mixes the Goonies and the love that you have for those kids and the adventures, and just you love them so much because of the kids and how developed their characters are. Whether it be Elle Fanning with her lovable sweetheart but naughty bad girl punk rock type of, like, chill young woman, who's an amazing actress, by the way. She actually, in my opinion, blows Dakota out of the water. Or Joe Lamb, don't know his name, don't care, who legitimately, you feel bad that his mom is dead, and you're watching this and you're like, oh my god, you poor kid, I just want to hug you. You just feel bad. And then the pukey kid, which, like, general typical nerd, I thought that was hilarious. You get the pukey kid just puking every time something happens. That's hilarious. The explodey kid. Who doesn't love pyrotechnics? Who doesn't love fire? Who doesn't love explosions? This kid was a freak. I loved it. You don't get enough freaks in the world, and this kid just, like, epitomizes the fact that there are some freaky kids out there with fireworks. But I thought it was hilarious because he was, like, an adorable character. Charles, the fat kid, reminds me of me. I used to be the fat, adorable kid, and by adorable I mean obnoxious and everything went my way. Of course, I'm not fat anymore, but I still get my way. So, Charles, a little homage to you. Thank you. I loved that. The cop, hard-ass cop, who, you kind of expected at the beginning of the movie, by the end of the movie, he would have some sort of a sweet, tender embrace, which, okay, I'll take that. And the drunkard father who didn't appreciate his daughter, and then by the end of the movie, they're best friends. Okay, I'll take it, but it's okay. The alien, let's talk about the alien. People didn't know if it was going to be an alien monster, or science experiment gone awry, or nobody knew what it was until recently, and we decided it was an alien. And what I thought was very cool about the alien is that they didn't go crazy Cloverfield. Like, that thing's giant, it's got claws, it's got teeth, it's got bugs on it that make you explode, which sucked, but that was a big fuck you to the whole world, because it's like, oh, we're gonna give him bugs. Oh, and they can explode too. They explode on you. No, not good. However, this alien was very cool. It had 6 legs, well, 2 legs and then 4 arms each. So it was really cool. It looked kind of like a beetle mixed with a spider mixed with like a person. It kind of had too many human characteristics for my taste. If you're going to be an alien, look more like an alien and less like a person. But whatever. At the ending, when Joe is confronting it and he's trying to be like, no, don't kill me, don't kill us, some people are bad things happen, blah, blah, blah. It's very... In the beginning of the movie, you can tell something's going to happen, they're going to be from the alien, and there's that where it becomes E.T. So it's the Goonies meets E.T. So, loved that, though. Predictable, but, it was perfect. It was a perfect ending. The only problem that I have with the ending is that the spaceship just gets made, and it goes away. Like, those little cubes that everybody was like, what are these cubes? Cool cubes. Turns out they're a material that nobody's discovered yet that can just melt and form into whatever you want them to. That's the fuck you in this movie, is that it can do whatever, and it just, no questions asked, nobody knows anything about it, but it can happen. That's the only problem I have with this movie, is that these cubes, all they did was form to whatever they wanted, and in this case it was the alien spaceship. He just wants to leave. That's the one problem I have with this movie, in the sense that it's not the aliens collecting microwaves and such to make the ship, he's just using that for the motor. But the cubes can form whatever he wants to. That I found a little bit obnoxious and a little bit, well, we're lazy, we'll just throw that in a plot device. Throw it away. Okay, a little bit of a cop-out, but okay. Let's see, what else? Just, overall amazing movie. The first time I saw the kids, I was like, okay, I'm gonna love these kids. I absolutely love these kids. I would want to be one of these kids. I would hang out with these kids. I'd be like, oh my god, dude, we are new best friends. Because we are such cool. Like that. The leader of the army, he's such a prick. Like, you hate everything about him. Like, I'm already against animal testing. I'm against, like, science with animals and all that stuff. But what this military guy did, he kept the animal caged up, and by animal I mean alien, locked up, caged up. They did tests, like biopsies, they cut him apart to see what he was made of. They just kept him for years, and then they were like, oh, why is he so pissed at us? Like, can you imagine if you were locked up in a cage for like 10 years and then expected to just be, oh, you're free, oh yeah, I'm happy now, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill a bitch, So, the alien was very well rounded. The characters were so well rounded, and you actually cared about them, because there are a few movies where I actually care about the characters. Like Saw 7, I was so expecting Saw 7 to be good, and I tried so hard to care about any of the characters, and I couldn't. So, a lot of movies I watch nowadays, I try so hard to care about the characters, but they're either so scripted, so fake, or just not well rounded. I could not give less of a fuck. So, overall, Super 8, one of the best epic thriller, drama, sci-fi, horror movies I've ever seen in my life. It will definitely be owned the day that it comes out. I will own digital copy, Blu-ray, DVD, shit, t-shirts, posters, towels, embroidery. I will own it. So, I'm in love with this movie. I can't wait to see what J.J. Abrams comes up with next. So,